There's a couple things I want to deconstruct from what you shared there, Darian. So you mentioned those two questions sort of drive the sort of the recruiting and closing strategy at all these other touch points. Who else are you involving in these conversations? What's sort of that information distribution like?
Yeah, so everybody should be aware of like what the candidate needs, right? What it's going to take to close them, because that always, there's always, if you're going to have an engineer, for example, do a technical interview, there's going to be a little intro, and then there'll be like the core part, and then at the end there's always a question or discussion, right? And that's where they get to know each other. You get to share some experiences, and everybody needs to know kind of what those drivers are. And I've gone in an interview and people said, work-life balance, just like hammer on work-life balance. I'm like, okay, I have other things to talk about. Well, work-life balance is super important. And during that time, I don't say I have good work-life balance, right? What I tell them is, I say, I coach my daughter's softball teams. I've never missed a school play. I'm a very present parent, and I always have time for family and kids. When they hear that, they know there's work-life balance, right? I don't have, and that's how and that's also how these things resonate and they stick with people, right? Is through their storytelling.